Welcome to the week ahead. So, we're looking at the week of Monday, the 28th of February 2022. But this is a timeless reading as well. So, whenever you are listening to this, this will be the perfect message for you at this perfect time. So, this week ahead, we've really got some exciting energy coming through. It's really very feminine, this energy. So we're looking at the Carnelian, feeding your creativity. This is all about, obviously, what can you create? What are you creating in your life? And also, what are you focusing on? You know, we create what we're focusing on, whether we like it or not. So if we're focusing on what we don't have and worrying, then that's what we're going to attract. So what creativity are you bringing into your life? Creativity really activates and sparks our intuition, our psychic gifts, our passion for life. It can call in our soul purpose as well, which is really exciting. So what creative things and activities are you doing? It doesn't have to be anything too out there or, anything arty. It could be gardening, it could be baking, it could be art, whatever it is. It could be, a creative work project. It's time to really bring in those creative juices and get them flowing this week. Oh, we've also got Citrine. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful crystal. So it says bring in the light. So bring in the light into your heart, into your whole body. We are the light, we are source energy. So let's really bring in the light right now through our whole body. I'm going to send you an activation right now and a healing right now. Also with the feeding your creativity. So when we bring in the light, this really activates, the fun, the pleasure, the creative juices, the passion for life. So we're going to really do that now. Also a beautiful crystal for abundance, love. When we bring in the light, abundance, love, gratitude. This week is really like a light, playful energy, but it's really about going within and seeing the magic in your life and seeing the magic in your whole body, in your whole being. This is really about not focusing on what we don't want or focusing on the bad things or the perceived darkness in our life and really seeing ourselves the way that others see us, seeing the magic, believing in miracles, believing that miracles are normal and that they can happen every single day. So where are you not seeing the magic in your life? Where are you not seeing yourself through the eyes of others, through the eyes of a child, through the eyes of the divine? You are the light. Bring that light back in by feeding your creativity. We're all so busy in our life and there's so much going on. It's time to really stop and start really nurturing ourselves, spending time with ourselves. This is why this creativity is so special and so powerful and so igniting, because it really allows us to stop with all the busyness. Our adrenals are out of control at the moment. And especially as women, doing so many things for so many people. I see so many of my clients at the moment in overwhelm. They're in their head. Some of them don't even know how to feel when they first come to me. And, it breaks my heart. But by the end of our sessions, I see the light in their eyes again and the love for their life comes back in. It's not about being here to achieve this or be perfect at that or make more money or anything like that. It just becomes the byproduct, actually, of making the money when you really step into living a life that you love and getting passionate about your life. So this is the week to look at where can you bring in the magic, and the magic starts within. It really is a feeling. We've also got the bull energy. I pulled the bull card. So this bull energy is really about strength of character, really developing that inner strength, that inner resilience, the inner resolution of the bull doesn't shy away from anything. There's no shying away from doubts. There's no shying away from, well, what if I'm not good enough? I want to avoid pain. I want to avoid, even looking at the things that I don't want to look at. No way. The bull just stands there and faces everything head on and knows that it can handle itself. It's got the horns that can protect itself. And that's really, your boundaries. Your boundaries are your horns. It's time to lovingly put your boundaries in place that's your protection. So let's just do a healing on the heart. Let's clear the heart energy, and let's really clear any barriers that you've put in place around your heart, perceiving that you're protecting it, but that's actually not the case. You're just numbing yourself, and really, like, the lightning there is really activating. And this is the time this week to really take your power back, bring your power back within. Really feel resilient. Feel like no matter what comes at you, you can handle it, because you can. You're so resilient. Too many people try and avoid troubles, try and avoid disappointment, try and avoid pain in their life. And it's simply not possible. And the more that we try and avoid it, the more that we attract it. So it's really about just whatever comes at you, you can handle it. And just having so much gratitude for everything that you do have in your life. That is the key. It really is. It's actually also a very feminine card, this one. It's really about learning to own your power more in the feminine and becoming more emotionally stronger. And for men, it's really about refining and softening your power and becoming more honest, emotionally honest and vulnerable. Works both ways too, doesn't it? So it's just really about developing your natural ability to communicate and help you to communicate with your higher self. Your higher self and the person that is already living on that highest timeline that you desire to be on. It's just within your reach. And it's time to just ask yourself, what do I desire? Getting really clear with your desires this week. If you don't know what your desires are, how can you receive them? No matter how painful the things that you have to look at are, being able to just let them go. Look at them and let them go. Recognize them and let them go. So let's do that now. Let's just clear any of that energy that needs to be cleared right now. My spirit team are working with you, working overtime at the moment to clear this energy for you right now. So if you're hearing this and listening to my words, that's what's happening for you. And remember that this is a timeless healing as well. So whenever you are hearing this, it's the perfect time for you to receive this beautiful, beautiful healing. What other cards have we got for the week ahead? We've got honesty. Where are you not being honest with yourself? Where do you need to shine a light? Shine a light on the truth about yourself, the truth about what you desire, the truth about what you need to let go of to move forward, the truth about what you actually do desire. Are you playing small? Are you hiding? Are you just settling? This is really a time to get honest with yourself and really, really look at the shadow, the parts of you that you're now allowing yourself to let go of. The parts that can go and sit in the back seat, like the critic, the judgmental one. And bringing about, the confident one, bringing forward those parts of you that you really desire to be more of. We have so many different parts, and it's time to bring in the new. The next one is failure. Not trying to avoid failure, actually like asking for failure, because failure is lessons. So let's reevaluate the way that we look at failure and actually say, well, I embrace it. I call it in, because every failure that I have brings me closer to my desires. And it's actually just lessons. And I learn so much about myself when I fail. I learn so much about how I react, what my triggers are, how not to do things, how I don't desire to do things. So it really is that opportunity to learn, like it says on the card. And the next one, denial. You know, it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So that sort of really expands on that failure card, you know, really being aware of your energy, your fears. Where are you not being honest with yourself is the denial, isn't it? How can I be more honest with myself? How can I be living this life that is my best life? Living a life that I can be proud of, being the human that I can be proud of in every way. They really go together really well, those cards. And awareness is this first step, being aware of the parts of you that you don't like and the habits that you don't like. So it's also really about letting go of those habits and those things that you don't want to be, do and have anymore in your life. So we've got music. Really bringing in more joy, more fun, more lightness, more playfulness into your life. This is the real light energy, the creativeness, moving your body, the goddess energy, really bringing yourself back into your body, exploring your body more, loving your body more. And we're really going to let go of any soul contracts that we don't want anymore, any karma that we've just brought back lifetime after lifetime. It's time this week to let it go. It's time to end it and say, this is done. I'm now stepping into the new way of being. And like I said before, it's really this new way of being that I can be proud of for me, for no one else but for me. It's time to put yourself first. It's time to really start learning the lessons and letting go of the lessons and acknowledging them and really bringing about that life that you love through joy, through expansion, through growth, through taking radical self-responsibility for everything that you have in your life and really bringing in that gratitude for everything that you do have as well. And what do you need to learn? What lessons are you learning right now? You might be on the teaching end as well next week. You might be unaware that you're actually teaching someone and others are learning lessons off you, or it could be you that's learning lessons by journaling or taking a course, or it could be, because it's a collective reading, it could be anything. It could be schooling, it could be study. It could just be, what lessons do I need to learn and grow from and expand into becoming the most amazing human being, living the most amazing life I can live. So there's those. And this is really the Great Gathering is about calling in your soul tribe, calling in the people that are here to make your life better. You don't need a lot of people in your life, but we desire those really strong, deep connections, don't we? Especially the older that we get. So this week, keep your eye out for, could even be a new friend that's really an old part of your soul tribe. But it's really about nurturing those people in your life that you love and that you know are part of your soul tribe. And really strengthening that intuition. Even if it's sending someone a message saying, I really appreciate having you in my life, or I love you, or, you know, this week would be a really good time to do some gratitude and some giving someone a little gift. At yoga this morning, I gave the yoga teacher a pineapple. It was literally only $2. So, you know, she really appreciated it. She loved it. And it really warmed my heart to be able to give it. And it really made me feel good. So where can we just give a compliment even, something that doesn't cost anything? We're really, really, really stepping into this new earth and this new way of being. You know, we're creating heaven on earth, basically. So lots of changes happening this week. You can see you can feel if you're an empath. You can really feel the energies shifting at the moment, and there's really a lot of changes going on energetically. Might not look like it from the surface, but there's really so many changes going on behind the scenes that it's groundbreaking, jaw-dropping stuff. And we've got the full moon coming up on the 8th of March as well, which is going to be really intense energy. And this is really a card, take a break. Take a break. Give yourself a break. Come back to you. Come back to being that goddess. Get off the treadmill of life. Get off that I have to do this. I have to do that. Stop with the rules. Stop with the stories and the rules that you've got going on in your life. It's time to give yourself a break. It's time to do a cleanse, get into some water, do a cleansing ritual. Give yourself a break. I'm just going to ask my spirit team to do a full healing on your adrenal glands, your nervous system, really activating the peace within, the stillness within. Just about having compassion with yourself as well this week. Really having that compassion for your heart, for your soul, for the times that you've stuffed up, for the times that you're ashamed of the things that you did in your life. So it's really, we're just going to do a healing on that now as well. And it's time to have that compassion for self and that love for self. Let's bring that in. And I want you to really feel that compassion for yourself. Start treating yourself like your lover, like your best friend. It's time for you to put you first this week. So I hope you enjoyed this intuitive reading and healing. And please like this video if you liked it. And don't forget to subscribe as well. And share the love if you enjoyed it. Have a great week.